Welcome back to another episode of Turn on the Game, the podcast. I am your moderator for this evening, Uncle Buck, as they call me. And guess what, ladies and gentlemen? Before I even turn on this camera, you guys are probably saying, why is the starting screen just sitting there? And it's because we're on episode 185. Let's dance, let's shout. And we have Turn on the Game back in the building, everybody. Look at them. Look at them in that room.
What up?
Look at them. They're throwing deuces.
What's cracking?
Talking to
Yes,
us
sir. We're
live
back in the building.
in Blacken Studios on the 4th of April, 2021. If you celebrate Easter, there you go. Today's your day. This episode is brought to you by House of Outliers and also Blacken Studios. Check out House of Outliers at www.houseofoutlier. That's one word, OUTLI3, the number 3, R. Frog got the mark on right now for it.
Who were?
On tonight's show, the fellas going to be discussing, or to continue discussing, the great games we've had this week on March Madness. The road to the Final Four, the NCAA Men's Championship game between Baylor Bears and the Gonzaga Bulldogs. And we also have, in a long time, the first unboxing for Turn on the Game. But Phil could not be with us. He said he might join us on Zoom later on. I said, that's cool, brother. Our prayers are out with you. And Frog, how's it going?
It's going great, man. First and foremost, Phil, prayers up. Hope everything's good with you.
Yep. Sure,
and the fam.
Most definitely.
But yeah, I mean, everything's good. We back in the studio. I see.
How's it
Still
feel?
looking for the video. Okay, there you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, look, looks good. Happy Easter to those who celebrate pagan holidays. No, I'm just playing. I'm just kidding because, I grew up celebrating that shit too. So happy Easter to those who celebrate Easter. Surprisingly, everything was closed today.
Everything.
Has that been before?
Well, no, I was asking my mom that. I was like, when did Easter, not like I said, nothing against who celebrates that holiday, but when did it become like an official real holiday? Because I don't remember everything shutting down.
Right.
For Easter.
Walmart was open, I know that.
Walmart
was
open.
pretty much the only
man.
thing.
Yeah, Target was closed.
Walmart's always open.
Lowe's, Home Depot, Best Buy,
Yeah, everything was
Taco
closed.
Bell, Subway. A lot of places were definitely closed.
Yeah, man, I'm good. Everything's good. Good to be back in Blacken Studios.
Yes, sir. In the newly renovated studios.
Yeah.
So y'all, you seeing us in front of that table. It's a little different now, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, we got Coach's legs waiting for you.
Hey, man. Hey, cut it out.
He trying to make up for
Cut it out.
his punishment.
Cut it out.
Hey, Chris, real quick.
Yo.
I believe when I walked out there, I think that wire must have dropped right by your head to the left.
Yeah.
Do you see that wire hanging? Yeah, can you just throw that back on that brick up there?
Yeah. Well, I'm twisting the lights and stuff now.
All right, just leave it alone. I'll come in there and talk about it. But
Talk about
how was y'all's week? How was y'all week?
Good, man. Another week. Down. Wasn't too bad. Another work week, I'll say.
I mean, you're going to have to get out your phone.
Frog, how was your week?
Pretty good, man. Pretty good.
You started cutting the yard yet? The weather's great in Oklahoma right now.
Well,
Man, weather is beautiful.
we had somebody come out and fertilize and weed it or whatever. So they came and sprayed the little green stuff. So we've been watering that, and
How much they charge you, if you don't mind me asking? I would have done it for cheaper, bro.
it's a great
You got
question.
some? You do that?
Yeah, I can do that for you.
He had a whole laundry list of stuff.
Of course he did.
Services.
Of course you did.
That was all separate prices.
Of course.
So
And it all added up.
yeah, and we haven't got the invoice yet because he only did one thing, which was just a spray or whatever. But I think
That's
that
when you know you got money. Invoices.
Yeah.
For lawn work.
But didn't he say it was adding up?
Yeah.
He said it was adding up, but they only got one thing done.
And they ain't got the invoice yet.
I
I
mean,
gotta pay my dude when he ain't leaving until he received payment.
That's a different lifestyle.
Yeah, clearly.
please. Anyway,
My dude was like, matter of fact, it's kind of weird because my lawnmower guy, he cuts my yard and he cuts the neighbors next door's yard. I saw him pull up. He went to the neighbor, got back in his car,
Drove
and he
off?
rolled out. Didn't even come by the crib. I'm like,
Has he
okay.
hit you up yet?
He hit me up last week.
He cut your neighbor's yard and didn't cut yours?
No, he didn't cut the neighbor's yard. I don't know if he was just trying to see people he could get in contact with, if they were still going to, be a part of his service, because he did text everybody last week asking. So
Expired credit cards, stuff like that.
Man, I don't know, man. I pay him. I give him a check.
What card do I have on file? We need to update your card.
I give him a check. I ain't
Get
give him
rid of
no
that
cards.
green dot.
No. But, so he rolled off. But I didn't I was like, okay, well. But I told him we're getting some stuff done to our front yard, so I don't know if he just decided, well, until they get that done, I guess I'm not going to, I don't know.
Hey, man, but I'm going to tell you, my lawn, when you live in a cottage, man, I don't have to worry about nothing.
You call it a cottage?
That's what it is. It's a cottage. You got townhouses, you got lofts, and you got cottages.
Yeah. Well, that's what's up, man. I ain't mad
Yeah,
at you.
I ain't got to worry about nothing.
Stay pristine.
I cut my own grass. I just waiting on this weed crap to go, whatever he's doing, and then I'll start cutting my own grass.
No, you got to wait till the rain and all of that hit. How often are you watering?
We watered almost, well, Man,
it's
niggas
it's going to burn up.
You already started watering your yard?
We are, yeah. He told us to water the weed shit that he put in. So, we
So
started
just
that.
wash it out so he can come spray it again and get it again. Another invoice.
Yeah, they're gonna invoice number 3.
Nah, he ain't getting too many invoices from me.
That's what's up, man.
But here, let's go and take our first commercial break. And then I guess we're going to dive back, or we're going to jump right. Let's jump into the NCAA tournament. Let's do the unboxing after that, because I kind of want to change up the room a little bit.
Okay, well, I'm doing fine too, Buck. I'm glad you asked me.
Oh, my bad. Talk to us real quick. Talk to us about what happened today when you guys went out to eat, because I think that was pretty bizarre.
Hey, man.
You want to talk about that or the suspension?
Huh?
No, let's talk about today.
Hey, man, we're sitting at Bourbon Street eating, and it's a covered patio.
Where's Bourbon Street? Is that downtown? Or?
It's downtown.
Street Cafe. That's
never
my
been there.
favorite place.
Really? Never been there.
And man,
Exquisite.
the Dooney and Burke ducks came in. You know, the one with the green heads, and they were sitting there waiting on people to feed them.
What y'all was eating?
Yeah, what was eating? And so the host came and was trying to shoot the ducks out. The duck took off flying and flew into a plexiglass wall, man, and feathers just started flying everywhere.
Oh, man.
And then the dude bought the check out.
While you was eating?
Man, we were sitting right there about it.
Oh, wow.
That's awful.
Yeah, he said, can I get you some to-go boxes? And I'm like, wow, really?
That's not
So,
good.
yeah, that's not good.
Let me ask you a question.
That's not a good look at all.
Let me ask you a question. How far into the meal did you get before you sent your birds in there?
Well, because
very
I'm so
clever.
picky, and y'all know how picky I am.
Come around the corner.
Y'all know how picky I am.
I got two whites left. I got two. Hey, no, he had a little.
I'm halfway through.
No, I hadn't even, because they bought my,
Like you had some catfish or something, right?
no, it was catfish and jambalaya.
Yeah, okay.
I mean, gumbo.
Gumbo, okay.
And so the gumbo was like it was at the bottom of the barrel. I mean, they just brought some rice and some sauce to go on the rice. You know, it might have had 2 andouille sausages in it. I didn't see no chicken.
Well, I seen the picture, man. I seen a few more than 2, 3 doolies in there.
But that's when they bought it back. They
Oh,
just,
okay.
They
bought
just
you.
replaced
Okay,
it.
that fresh bowl looked pretty and
Yeah.
dooley, brother.
No, that was the second bowl
Oh, that's second, okay.
that they had bought.
Okay.
And no soon, man, I didn't even get it seasoned good.
And that's when all hell broke loose
Yeah.
with the ducks. That's all bad.
Yeah.
I guess you won't be eating outside again, huh? Trying to enjoy some of this beautiful
No,
weather, man.
no.
And I was outside?
No, we was in a covered patio.
Yeah,
And
that's
it was
outside.
like-
You was outside.
but we wasn't
You
outside.
had to be outside for the bird to come in, right?
You was
No,
outside.
they just walked through the doors.
No,
Covered
the birds
patio.
are like, come serve me.
Listen, the covered patio at Bourbon Street is outside. Nigga, stop playing. Like you was in the building.
Well, I was in the building. I had walls and I had a roof over my head. But it was
wide,
just 2
it's
doors.
wide open.
It was some doors.
It's wide open. Everybody walking down on the canal by y'all. Birds and shit is walking. Ducks is in the water. Wait,
Yeah.
you take that risk when you go outside to get a feather or 2 in your soup.
Well,
Nah,
This
man.
nigga was throwing out breadcrumbs.
No, I wasn't gonna feed the ducks more than I had to eat.
Nah, for real.
Yeah,
But man,
but that's my endorsement for Bourbon Street.
I see.
Go enjoy the Dooney and Burke Ducks.
Burke Street is great if you inside.
No taking. Never been there, but I will not be eating outside on the patio.
Was they live music going?
No, there wasn't no live music. No,
We usually get it's live
yeah,
music.
no.
You know, under COVID, everything's changed. They got
They had live music. We was there recently.
Oh, okay.
Y'all sat inside.
Always. Never sit outside.
Never sit outside. I know never to sit outside again.
So is that like a Creole restaurant, I guess, or Louisiana
Cajun.
style?
Cajun
Cajun
style,
that's what I was
yeah.
looking for, Cajun. Okay. What's the other Cajun place they got down there? That's the one I ate at.
That's the only one I go to.
What they got?
Razzoul's,
Zach's,
Razzoul's.
Razzoul's.
That's right. I ate at Razzoul's.
That's up in what is it? Camelot,
Chisholm Creek.
Chisholm Creek.
Yeah, I ate that one.
Yeah, and then they got
Razzoul's
Zach's Cajun Kitchen, which is good.
Where's that at?
It's on Penn, right there by Starbucks and all of that, right there by Walmart.
Penn is a long street, my brother.
No, right there,
Penn
right there by
Memorial.
Walmart.
Oh, Penn
Memorial.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
gotcha,
between
gotcha.
122nd and
Okay,
Memorial.
Gotcha. That's what's up.
Yeah. So
Chris, how about you? I don't feel like I asked about you either, man.
Oh man, I'm
no,
good,
you
man.
asked about everybody.
I did. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's,
Okay. Just trying to. Just trying to check the.
Yeah, he icing it in the mug right now. Man, I mean, the wrist
Gucci
is-
Mane up in this
Yeah,
mug.
yeah.
Hey man,
I
With the belt
started to
buckle.
bring my ice too, but I forgot.
With the belt buckle. With the belt buckle.
He's
Got
got
the
he got
MK
the,
on.
Of course, he ain't the only one, but it's all good.
yeah, I ain't
Oh,
talking.
someone sounds jealous.
I ain't got to
Hey
show
man,
my belt,
hey,
man.
with these cats that's on the sides of me, I have to stay in the game. I have to,
Hey, man.
I have to dress
What's on
the
your
part.
shoe game
Hey
today,
man, I'm
Coach?
wearing a pair of $7 Hanes sweats right now from Walmart, my brother.
Hey, that's just today. That's just today.
But you do got that.
He got the crispy whites on.
He got that who material on
He got
too,
the
though.
white. He got the
Wearing
white
rocking those.
pants. This nigga.
He
This nigga's Harvard.
freaking wrist
out.
game is on.
Hey,
point.
Chris, show your or not Chris, Coach, show the crowd what you're working on the shoe game.
Yeah, shoe game is right today too.
Go ahead,
man.
man.
Are you able to cross your leg?
Hey man, hey, it's a struggle.
He got the Stan
Rip.
Smiths
There we go.
on.
Okay,
You know what I'm
there we
saying?
go.
The white and blue
Crispies.
Stan Smiths.
Got the crispies
Yes, sir.
on. That's the crispies.
Classic. All-time classic. All-time favorite of mine.
Well, we got 6 people joining us tonight so far. If you're on Facebook, definitely like and share, and we thank you. Join into the conversation. If you're on YouTube, like and share this as well. And please don't forget to subscribe if you are not already a subscribe person.
Subscribe. Have your friends subscribe. Your mother, your father, your uncle, your sister, your cousin, your sister's cousin. Everybody. Let's get them in.
Yes,
Let's get them in.
Yes, this
We're
is
about
them.
to change the game in this world, baby. We turn on the game, baby. Let's change it.
Ooh, Chris with the energy. All right, we're going to take a quick break. And we'll be right back with NBA or NCAA talk.
Yeah, NCAA March Madness.
When is that?
He said, when is that?
No, I'm talking to Frog.
I'm trying to see.
Turn on.
Providing bankruptcy services throughout the state of Oklahoma, Bowler & Associates is a bankruptcy law firm based in Midwest City, Oklahoma. Their mission is to relieve you from threat of debt collectors, garnishments, repossessions, tax levies, foreclosures, and much more. Backed by more than 20 years of experience in the legal field, they excel in finding the quickest, most effective, and most affordable solution to all your legal and financial troubles. You can find them at Bowler Law on Facebook and also visit their website at www.bowlerlawfirm.com. Reach them at 405-733-3000. You can also email them at bankruptcy@bowlerassociates.com.
Are you looking for all night?
And we are back here, Turn on the Game, the podcast, live at Blacken Studios on episode 185. Let's dance, let's shout.
Hey, shout out Brajan Norris. Better like, subscribe.
Yes.
What's happening, Rajon?
Frog, you got the bracket pull?
Dunked on that cat twice.
Or the updated bracket, I guess?
The updated bracket is just. You know
I guess it doesn't matter. We got the championship game.
last two standing, but
Wait, before we talk about the Lakers, has been balling, man.
Yeah,
ladies,
man.
Ladies championship game's on right now,
Yeah.
man.
Man, but everybody be sleeping on women's basketball.
That is true.
it's an acquired taste. I'll just say that.
Are you not enjoying it?
No, I like women's basketball. Trust me.
Oh,
But you know, did y'all see the where they were showing when the playoffs first started, the tournament, and they showed
The female.
the females' locker room at Baylor, and then they showed the men's locker room at Baylor.
No, is it
Man,
night and day?
man,
It's that bad?
Earth to to the moon.
Wow.
No, the women's, they had like a set of dumbbells,
Yeah.
some jump ropes, and I want to say like some yoga mats laid across the floor. And then the guys had
Full
man
blown out.
like the Y on steroids.
That's crazy, man.
Yeah, and what's Calipari? He said, "Oh, we just been doing what we got to do."
Wow.
But you Calipari is a male. You talking about Gino Ariano?
Yeah,
Gino?
Gino.
Gino, man, shame on Gino. Then if his shit ain't up to par, he didn't want so many championships.
Yeah,
right.
He should
Yeah.
have
Should
a
have been-
first
yeah,
class.
Yeah. But see, we don't.
facility.
They may in UConn. We don't know.
Now
You talking about
Baylor,
Yeah.
But Baylor didn't won a couple too, and Baylor didn't have
Female?
some
yeah.
man,
Oh,
yeah,
have been.
man, they didn't have some
Stars.
star athletes
Yeah.
come through Baylor, and they should have had some too.
Well, you know, Baylor's still paying for that football stadium that they did when Robert Griffin was there, when they was all that, and then they went through the controversy. But yeah, they still should have all of their female athletic facilities up to date.
Oh, and we got a winner. Stanford has won the women's national championship, college basketball, 54-53 to Arizona.
Oh, they beat Arizona, huh? Man, shout out to Arizona, man, because people were
Yeah.
saying that was going to be
Yeah.
a blowout.
Yeah.
Because Stanford beat them by 30, I think twice this year already.
They beat them 3 times
Oh, okay, 3 times.
by average of 20.5 points a game.
Yeah, so
So
shout out Arizona.
You would expect to beat that ass, but Arizona been hot throughout
they've
this
been hot.
tournament.
Yeah.
They've been hot.
Yeah.
They kind of like UCLA.
The leading scorers for the game for Stanford, Haley Jones, she's a baller.
Yeah.
17 points, 8 rebounds, 1 assist. And Shania Pellington for Arizona, 15 points, 7 rebounds, 3 assists.
Now both of those seniors.
Not sure.
Russell Wilson's sister played for Stanford. Y'all know that? She hoops for Stanford.
Yeah, I heard that.
Yeah.
I heard she was on the team.
Is
I don't
that
know
why
if
he
she's
was
a
at the
hooper.
games? I
I know she's
thought
over.
didn't he play?
No, he went to like
He went to North Carolina State
Wisconsin.
first, Wisconsin. So his sister is the one.
yeah, sisters play for Stanford. So yeah.
Now, only reason why Arizona lost this game, I'm just gonna tell you right now, is because their best player was not playing good. She don't play good against Stanford. Ari McDonald, she is a hooper. She the one that single-handedly beat UConn. She locked down Bukers, and then she bust him for 20 something.
Speaking of Bucher, she got the AP Player of the Year for women, freshman. She balled out all year. The men's AP Player of the Year kind of shocked me, but it didn't. But it shocked me. Luka Garza got it.
That's not a shock.
I figured they was gonna give it to Cade regardless, but
Garza been
man,
balling all year.
what's the
Double-double.
guy's name? I don't think that dude from OSU is really the number 1 pick. They're gonna pick him first. What's that guy?
So I said it
Who he
should
play
go
for?
to.
Who?
the guy Suggs.
I
Some
put
Suggs.
not
I
Suggs.
think it's
Gonzalez.
I put it in the
Gonzaga?
chat yesterday. Who I think should go 1 through 3.
Hey, man, somebody else.
It's somebody is yes, yes.
Somebody wrong.
Somebody got the ducks in here again.
Yeah, somebody wrong. somebody wrong, man.
Got my head hurting.
Somebody got a pocket full of boiled eggs.
Cadbury Bunny ain't here today.
Yeah, I know it's Easter. We should let the boiled eggs at the crib, y'all.
Then y'all missed this.
Man,
I put it in the chat yesterday, man.
signed out Zoom.
I don't think you did.
I did.
Yeah, you put Suggs. You said Suggs. You put it in the chat. You said number 1 pick should be. I'll find it before you will. Maybe not. My phone for some reason doesn't like to save our messages. It's kind of weird.
Okay, here it is. I said Johnny Juzon from
Yeah.
UCLA should go number 1. The little Asian dude.
Yeah.
He can flat out hoop. You can't leave him open, and he go to the rack. Then I said it should be Suggs from Gonzaga. He's about the one to hit the 3.
Yeah.
Hold on, ladies and gentlemen. We have a special guest joining
And then
us
Cade Cunningham, number 3
today.
for LSU.
We have a special guest joining us today. Let me get him cropped in real quick, but he can't hear y'all. Phil, what's going on?
Philly Phil.
Phil, Uncle Phil.
What up, Phil?
I'm going to have him floating in between Chris and Coach.
All right. Float on.
Just
float
have him
on.
floating in the middle of the air.
Yeah, he's floating right now. He's
Just
with
don't
you in
be
spirit.
floating with what we got floating in here right now.
Nigga, that's you.
It's not me. Better ask somebody. I'm telling you right now. If it's me, you would know. Because I will lift my leg and you will hear it.
Yeah, somebody,
Yes.
Yeah.
somebody bought a pocket full of boiled eggs with him.
Somebody brought their gumbo. Somebody letting that gumbo fly right now.
If only I would have got to eat it.
I see you, Philly Phil, floating. I see you. Floating.
Hey, how's everything going though?
Here, actually, Phil, wait just a second, Phil. Let me get your audio sync real quick. We can hear you, but I want to make sure that the chat can hear you as well. Phil, give us something.
What up? What up?
All right, Phil's in the building, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes, sir.
But no, everything is good. Everything's good.
Good.
So,
What's up,
yeah, y'all was talking about the ladies' workout facilities, man. That's not their own workout facilities. That's the workout facilities at the hotels that they were staying in. So the men had like the whole conference room full of like everything else, but the women just had a dumbbell rack and they just had the yoga mat.
This was at the hotel.
No. They said that. No, on the news they said that this was Baylor's facility, the women's workout.
Yeah.
Probably
Right,
tournament.
it's their workout. It's their workout facility during the tournament because at college everybody uses the same workout facility. So whatever the men use, the women use there as well. That's just the workout facility. They have different locker rooms. That was their workout there for NCAA. That's why Cade Cunningham, he posted that picture of all the stuff that they got from the NCAA, which was like a bed full of stuff. However, the women, they just got like a T-shirt, a little care package, and something else. So they're talking about the differences in the tournament from men and women.
It's crazy, man. It shouldn't even be like that. I mean, it should be across the board. You
like
know what I mean? Same thing across the board.
See, my thing is, my whole thing is this: why not have the tournaments in the same city so they can use the same facilities?
Right.
I mean, you know what I mean? That like if the West is being playing in LA, the women and the men should be in LA.
Hey, but you know
if the
what?
East has been playing in New York, they should be in New York.
What y'all don't know is the women's and the men's Final Four shit is separate. The women have a committee, and they choose what they want their tournament to be,
right,
where they want it to be, and how they want it to be represented. They don't even use the road to the Final Four for the women's because they decided not to use it.
Right. So, but what I'm saying is when it comes to that workout facility and everything else, that was the same. And then when it comes to the things that they receive, like the men had like backpacks, T-shirts, they had a bunch of different stuff. And if they continue to move on, they make it to the Sweet 16, they got more stuff. They make it to Elite 8, they got more stuff.
Okay.
Final Four, more stuff. You know what I'm saying? And things like that. Whereas the women, they don't get that. They might get a Final Four shirt if they make it to the Final Four, but it's a total difference in the two. Like, you know, when you go to them big fancy hotels, they got that conference room. They block out that conference room when they put all workout facility stuff in there for the men. They gave the girls a little conference room with yoga mats and some dumbbells.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it was a travesty. They
you know,
they tried to get them some more stuff in there. Get them a little more stuff in there.
after the awareness was raised,
but it still wasn't on the level of the men's though.
I think next year you're gonna see a change. You have to. You gonna have to see a change.
It's gonna be totally
I
different.
mean, it's just like Draymond Green. Did anybody catch Draymond Green's little rant on women complaining about getting paid?
Yeah, he's
I
tired
mean,
of hearing
in a
about
sense,
it.
What do you say about it?
I don't. Yeah, I don't. He basically was saying that he's tired of them complaining, but he wasn't saying it as like just shut up and play basketball. He was like, I'm tired of y'all complaining. Y'all need to do something about it.
I see.
Because if y'all keep complaining, nobody's going to make that change. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can complain all day long to your boss, but until you actually do something about it, then the change will happen. That's what he was saying. And I agree. I mean, I ain't gonna say stop complaining and keep your voices heard.
But the thing is, Draymond Green saying that, and he's making millions in the league, so he can say,
right. But
But
he's for them. He's for them. He's not saying stop complaining. He's for them, saying, hey, let's take action. Let's quit complaining, quit using words, and let's take action. Is basically what Draymond is saying.
They need to go on strike.
He's tired of the words.
So
he's tired of the words.
What is he going to take the action?
Is Draymond writing a check? Is he joining the committee? What is he doing besides talking?
I think he's doing more than. I mean, that talking was more than what other people are doing right now. At least, I mean.
Yeah, I mean, my whole thing is this: they're going to ask questions to these NBA players about the WNBA, and they're going to back them up. Everybody, like, if they talk to LeBron, hey, I understand I don't understand what they're going through, but they have my support. Draymond just took it a step further and was like, hey, okay, it's time for action. So that's y'all's league. What do y'all want to do? I'm in the men's league. I'm getting paid. But this is a women's league. What do y'all want to do? Let's take action.
Right.
You know, but they got to be the ones to take the action. They got to be the ones. It's kind of like rioting and protesting with this BLM and all this other stuff. If we just talked about it and nobody did nothing, that stuff would have got pushed to the side.
And then didn't the NBA what did they go on strike for? You remember what it was? What was that? When they quit playing? What was that for back in the day? No, it was just a lockout. Never mind.
I thought you were talking about
they couldn't come to agreement.
I thought you were talking about the 2-day or half a day thing in the bubble.
No, that's when LeBron and them went to. I mean, when KD and them went to the finals. I think they had a half a season or something. They couldn't come to an agreement with the players union.
What up, Willie? Will Frog in the building.
What's happening?
Macker died.
We got Go Ask Your Daddy show host Willie McNeil in the building. Go check out their show every Tuesday.
Yeah, I can't.
Me and Tony
wait
gonna
till
be on that
football
one.
season start.
Wow,
Can't
for
wait till football season start.
Wow, for the Dallas Cowboys can be all hype up again.
Man, you know it.
Yeah, so they can be hyped up.
We picked up 9 free agents this year.
It's time.
We can watch the
Who
downfall.
y'all pick up besides Dak?
Dak. We talking
Dak.
about? We talking about free agents. We got 9 free. We picked up 9 free agents this year in the free agency.
They picked up a safety, I think, a decent safety.
Oh yeah, you got one of.
They
You got somebody from my squad.
He wanted to come. He wanted to get the
No,
hell out.
y'all did get
He wanted to
somebody
get the
from
hell
my
out of
squad.
Tennessee. I know.
You did. It's all good.
First plane smoking.
Tennessee
But, yeah.
Titanic.
Right.
Look, at the end of the day, I still don't suck. Because y'all talking about maybe getting rid of Zeke. That'd be the biggest mistake y'all do.
Man, that ain't happening.
That ain't ever gonna happen.
Man, it's always the hoopla.
Okay, yeah,
See, man, it's always the hoopla.
Okay. Yeah. They got that.
So
they
call it
put
back
all
in
their
day.
trust in that. Yeah, they put all their trust in that. They can get any running back to run behind that.
Hey,
That's how
Will
they
Frog,
feel.
we got some wood right here. What you want to do with it?
Nah, he ain't betting nothing. He don't bet anything. He say he gonna bet,
Will
then he
ain't
gonna
gonna-
say I wasn't serious when the bet loses.
Now we'll know. Look, it's good that y'all do that in public. Y'all hoorah, but deep down in y'all soul, y'all know that y'all ain't about to do nothing.
Huh?
Let you tell it.
Deep down in our soul.
Deep down in our
Deep
soul.
down
That's okay.
in the soul.
Yeah,
Deep down in
our
y'all soul.
soul.
Deep down in soul.
Deep down in our soul.
Way down in the jungle deep.
Man, I was just thinking about that Dolomite. Yeah, way down in the jungle deep.
Don't forget to like and share. Especially the shares help us tremendously.
Tremendously.
But again, shout out to Stanford women's basketball program for winning the national championship once again.
Oh yeah, definitely shout out to them. I was rooting from Arizona, man. That little point guard from Arizona was nice.
Yeah, she nice.
Yeah.
She nice.
She nice. She just be out of
she put it
control.
on the play. Hey, she put it on the player of the year though.
She did. She
put it
locked
on
her.
it.
She locked her down.
Brooker.
Defense and
no, did you? Hold on.
offense.
The funniest thing is when she went to the post and posted her up.
Yeah.
That was the funniest thing
Yeah.
ever.
She did that more than once.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she was.
Black
I mean-
MVP. Heard it here first. Willie McNeil.
All right.
Willie McNeil. You heard it here first.
Yes, sir.
All right. Jack for MVP.
I want some of that shit y'all smoking.
I don't see no challenge flag. I don't see no challenge flag. Do you?
No.
I don't see no challenge flag. I had to tell him. I had to tell him. Ain't no challenge flag. Go
I
pick
forgot
that
they
up.
was over
How
there.
Go ahead and pick that
How
up.
can you challenge a fantasy? How can you challenge a fantasy? It's a fantasy.
Glad you reminded
That's all
me.
it
You
is,
knew
bro.
goddamn well that was out of bounds. It's like y'all need to be throwing this flag. We ain't gonna throw it. Y'all need to throw it.
Yeah, look, hey, you can't challenge a fantasy, man. You can't do that, man. It ain't gonna work. You know, it ain't gonna work. Gotta let it go. But
That's
yeah.
what's up, man. We got the men's tomorrow. The men's championship game tomorrow.
Who y'all got?
Man, I think Baylor's gonna get them, man. Me personally, I mean,
Man.
Zags. I don't think they're gonna go undefeated, man. I think they're gonna lose because they almost lost yesterday to UCLA, which UCLA is a good team, no doubt.
Man, look, nobody expected UCLA to get that far.
No,
Nobody.
And they almost
They
won the damn game.
UCLA
came in-
was a play-in,
Bro.
wasn't they?
Yeah, they
They
were
was
playing.
playing.
They beat Michigan
But-
State
but-
to get into.
Hey, look, this is what I said though. I said this. Here's what a lot of people don't realize. Them Gonzaga cats, they all come from the West Coast. Just like them UCLA cats. Them cats been playing against each other outside of college ball for the longest. That was probably gonna be the best
Wait for
game
it.
of the
for
entire
it.
Bakersfield. No,
Bakersfield.
ain't got nothing to do with
Wait for
Bakersfield.
it.
Ain't got nothing to do with Bakersfield. Yeah. Why you talking about wait for it? But it's just them cats know each other, man. To be honest with you, them cats really know each other like that. So
Hey,
it
man.
felt a good game because Gonzaga was supposed to beat them by 14 points.
Right.
Hey, man, I'm going to tell you.
Right.
I watched Baylor put it on their game yesterday.
Houston.
Houston.
Oh yeah.
Man.
That was stupid.
Hey, them dudes right there, man. Man, it's going to be hard to say Gonzaga over Baylor.
Hey, that dude off the bench, Myers, man, that dude spot up shoot, man. That dude is dangerous.
I didn't realize he came off the bench.
Yeah, he come
as
off
much
the
as
bench.
he played.
Yeah.
So what do y'all think about the OU high coach? Since we're talking college basketball.
I mean, he did a lot for Loyola, man. I don't really know much about Loyola.
It's not a splash.
I think
it's not a splash.
I think they riding that train.
Right.
I think they riding that train. So,
Yeah.
but
He just aligns
who y'all think-
with they
Hey,
ideas.
but hold on. I just read a challenge in the chat from Willie McNeil.
I thought y'all was-
Dodgeball game, TOTG versus them.
Go ask your daddy. Shit.
dodgeball.
Yeah.
oh, it's whatever. I'm down.
Shit, I'm with it.
Oh,
It's only two
well,
of you.
yeah,
It's only-
Frog,
it's only
keep
two
it
of
real,
you.
Frog. I can tell
Hey,
Frog got the look on his face. Frog gonna keep it
hey,
real. Keep it real, Frog.
Dodgeball, nigga. Get some basketball. Some 4-on-4 or something, 2-on-2. Something.
Hey, I still got a little athleticism left, man. If you can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a ball. I'm just saying,
He said wrench.
you know.
You said rent. Did you say rent? You said rent, right?
Wrench. Yeah,
said
you seen
wrench.
dodgeball? You can dodge a wrench.
Oh, I thought
That's
he
on the
meant rent.
dodgeball
It's on
movie.
dodgeball movie, man.
Oh, no, I thought he meant rent, though. My bad.
I thought he was talking about your mechanical skills.
Ain't no
I
dodgeball.
did too.
No, but
just hire somebody for that.
no, I'm down. Yeah, I'm down.
I'm with it.
But
Y'all
what do y'all
for real
think
with it?
about North Carolina? Yeah, I would.
Yeah, man. I mean,
Shout out to Roy Williams in his career, man. With the retirement,
Yeah.
well deserved. About at least he left on his own terms.
Yep.
said he wasn't the man no
He
more.
didn't get kicked
So,
out.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He didn't. I think he saw the writing
So
on
what?
the wall
Right.
with the future of college basketball,
I mean-
where it's going, and his program.
But think about it. When they lost, he talked about, I enjoyed coaching these guys. So he basically said it when he did his interview post game.
Yeah, I mean,
So, Frog, you said something interesting, Frog. You said the future of college basketball, where it's going. So, where is it going?
it's going. Well, here's
A
the
lot of
thing.
these cats ain't gonna be going to college.
You're gonna get a lot of these.
Elite.
The elite athletes are no longer going to be going to the programs that they traditionally go to.
Yeah.
They're going to go play a professional style of basketball, preparing themselves for the NBA or some other
But
league that's going to pay them.
I agree, but I listened to. Did y'all listen to Bradley Beal's speech to his AAU team? Y'all need to go listen to it because he kept it 100. I'm telling you, he said, hey, y'all trying to play to get in the league that only a certain amount of people make.
Right.
And I'm one of the people. And I'm going to tell y'all right now, can't none of y'all motherfuckers guard me. And can't none of y'all motherfuckers stop me. So y'all better get y'all shit together and invest. Like that was his speech. And he said it just like that. Go watch it. And the thing is, yeah, all these elite players can go play in these leagues and this and this and this. But I think what happens is with Roy Williams, he's too old and too tired to try to really coach guys, right? Like, look at Steve Kerr right now, right? Everybody was up on Steve Kerr because they was going to the finals, going to the championship, even though he's dealing with injuries and stuff like that. Would you put Steve Kerr in the top 5 of coaching right now in NBA's game right now?
No.
I wouldn't.
I'd never put him in the top 5, period.
And I never did. But everybody was because of the team that he inherited.
He inherited a
Right?
squad.
But
Even with that,
he can't coach.
they was winning on talent.
They was winning despite of the coach.
Right.
I mean, it happens
Right.
all the time in the NBA, happens in college.
Everywhere.
Man,
Right.
listen,
So that's what I'm saying. With Roy, he too old. He's too old and too tired to try to really coach a team.
let me ask y'all something. Did y'all see the interaction between Coach Izzo and I forgot the little cat's name, his player during the tournament?
Where they got into it?
Yeah.
With who?
Yeah, I've seen it.
So Coach
They got
Izzo
into
was
it.
screaming on one of his players who had just made a mistake,
Almost.
and they was running.
Yeah.
It was at halftime. They was running up,
Right.
and dude literally turned around and got up in Izzo's face on camera and told him, basically get the fuck out of my face, shut the fuck up, and they was going back and forth. These coaches are no longer able to yell and scream and grab and do these things that these players that they used to do, because these players ain't having that shit, because these players are the reason why this money comes into these programs, is the reason why these coaches is getting these high ass salaries.
Right.
The players are not hearing that shit no more. So Roy Williams, Izzo, they can't handle not being able to control these niggas like they've been able
that goes
to
back
for
to
30 years.
That goes back to high school. That goes back to AAU because it's different. And coach, you can contest to this. It's different between coaching the AAU men's team and the AAU women's team, boys team.
It is.
And girls team.
It is.
These boys, they get told by everybody that's around them. Nobody is actually teaching them. Me and coaching, we already had this conversation about the AAU as far as the boys go. They're just trying to get the best team. Yep. They're just trying to get the best players on the team to make a big run for themselves, and they're not teaching them anything. And as far as respect for coaches, respect for other players and anything, because these guys come in with that mentality like, man, I'm one and done anyway, and I'm going to make it to the next level. But they need somebody to humble them at a young age, and it's not happening in the AAU ball.
Hey,
because you can't say high school, because high school really don't matter no more.
Right.
It's AAU.
And Will Frog said that Phil Jackson inherited a young Kobe, but that's a different scenario. Will
he also said Steve Kerr gonna be a Hall of Fame coach?
He's absolutely.
Nigga, if I had a dodgeball in my hand right now.
Hey, but no, y'all laughing, but he's right.
Why wouldn't
He's
Steve
won
Kerr
3
be in Hall of Fame?
championships.
Yeah, but I say he got chips.
Yeah.
He's won 3
yeah.
championships.
He
So he
won
will.
3 championships.
And he dominated. He dominated a decade.
Everybody gets
with
into
that
the Hall
team.
of Fame when it comes to basketball.
You said a decade?
Yeah, when it comes to a decade with that squad.
I don't know about
A
a decade.
decade.
He
They
won
did about 5 years.
73.
It was about 5
won-
years, wasn't it?
No, there
No,
was a
longer
stretch
than that.
where he missed a whole stretch of games and they were still winning. So and winning with a coach that if he had his own team, he couldn't win because he ain't a good coach.
Right.
So he's going to the Hall of Fame off the back of Steph Curry,
Mark Jackson.
Clay
Mark
Jackson, Clay Thompson.
Draymond Green.
I
Don't
don't
say
want to
Dra-
say. I
don't say
don't want to
Draymond,
say.
no.
I almost. I
No.
don't want to say it. KD,
No.
Draymond, Mark Jackson. I mean,
Andre Iguodala. Don't forget
Iguodala.
about
I mean,
Andre.
shit. LeBron, because he
Harrison-
tanked. Because he
Harrison
tanked in
Barnes.
one of them series.
Right.
He gave it to him.
But the thing is, everybody that know that was Mark Jackson's team. For whatever reason, Mark Jackson was let go. Steve Kerr was brought in.
He was let go because of his values,
His values
His
and his
religion.
religion and his beliefs.
his beliefs, and because he like a true nigga decides he wants to tell his bosses who are the opposite of how he feels in life and in philosophy. Like it's all good because they win in games. He can just talk how he want to talk and not lose his job.
He forgot.
But
real
I
quick.
take my
He was
hat off
reminded.
to him, man, because at the end of the day, he took his religion and what he believed in and he stood on it, man. And he didn't let the money or he didn't let it phase him. He got a job.
So
He ain't making probably as much money as he was,
so
but he stood by what he believed in.
I feel you on that, but at the same time, you have to, and I don't want to say necessarily pick your battles, but nigga, they wasn't coming at him with that shit. They wasn't in his face with that shit
they
for
were
him to be.
because he wanted to travel from Oakland to L.A. He didn't want to live in Oakland because his church is in L.A. And that was the main thing that he was fighting for, was to be able to do certain things when they didn't have away games and they didn't have games on Sundays. They didn't want him doing that. They wanted him there at the facility working and things
Nigga,
like that.
You gotta win
That was
the
one of the main
championship
reasons.
before you can make demands.
Hey, but now when it comes to his religion, basketball is second to
Well,
his
then
religion.
then you work for NBC or TNT or where the fuck you work. You ain't coaching a basketball team. I mean, you gotta pick and choose. You gotta make that decision. You can't talk shit about the team when you covering their games.
You don't.
Oh, he did at first.
He don't talk noise about him.
When he first was covering his hell.
I mean, he was. They,
Wouldn't you?
I mean,
Not if
but-
you standing on your morals and the route that
but
you want to take.
man, that man ain't hurting for no money, bro.
Absolutely
That
not.
man ain't
But,
hurting for nothing.
but we
So
keep
at
on
the
saying.
at the end of the day, man, if you're a pastor and you are preaching and you're doing your religion comes first. And yeah, I can still be hurt behind the fact that, you know, I built a team and I had to let it go. But at the end of the day, man,
Yep.
that man ain't hurting for nothing.
No.
You know what I'm saying? He stood his ground with his religion and wanted to do what he wanted to do, and he's still doing it. You know, at the end of the day, he's not losing no sleep.
No, not at all.
You know,
He clowning with what's the old boy's name? His little sidekick, Van Gundy.
Jeff Van Gundy.
Yeah.
yeah. And, I mean,
listen to
will
them
he
fools
ever get
every
a
week clowning?
yeah? Hey, will he ever get another coaching job? Probably not, because he's gonna have those demands, and his church is in LA. So wherever he goes, he's gonna want to fly back to.
My
to
thing
do that
is
stuff.
this though. Obviously, he's not doing that now with his religion. They had a game at
He
12
is.
o'clock today. Well,
Yeah, no, like
in
I said,
LA.
if he doesn't have a game slated, if he didn't have a game slated,
okay,
and if he didn't have things like that, then he wanted to be there at the church.
Okay, so he had
So if he had a
week
game slated
Baptist.
today,
Yeah, but see, here's the thing,
Yeah.
man.
He every
Here's
other
the
week
thing.
Baptist.
If you working a job and you got shit on the side that you doing that you really want to do, you can find a way to do both. You trying to do the ultimatum shit. sitting on this highest whatever, saying, okay, well, I'm the head coach, and we pretty good. We almost there. We about to turn the corner. You ain't proving shit yet.
But the thing is, we don't know who gave. We assume it. We really don't know who gave the ultimatum because the team could have gave the ultimatum, and that's why they let him go.
I mean, it's from what you're saying. The nigga was like, nigga, I wanna preach on Wednesdays and Thursdays, and them niggas was like, no, we want you in the facility coaching these niggas up to win championships. This nigga was like, no, I need to be hooping and hollering for Jesus and fuck this shit. And these niggas like, okay, bye, nigga.
I don't think he said all that.
Man, wow.
What is wrong with bro, man?
Okay, bro.
Man,
I'm just saying.
so that cat didn't go to Easter service.
No, but what I'm saying is I guess what I'm trying to say is that
Cat did not have Easter service in his body today,
now,
boy.
who gave the ultimatum? Because he ultimately got fired.
Check
And it could have been because he wasn't
Right.
there
Sleep tonight.
No,
You know what I'm saying? It could have
Cadbury
been because he
bunnies at
wasn't
home.
their demand because of his religion. You know what I mean? Or it could have been him saying, "Look, this is important to me, and I want to do this." We
To be
don't
honest
know,
with
but
you,
we
man,
know that we know what his surfaces are at.
From what I heard, just from what I heard, this nigga was on that homophobic shit, and half the ownership in Golden State, from what I understand, is
Part of that community.
is in the LBGTQT whatever community.
The alphabet community.
And these niggas, and this nigga was really, you know what I'm saying, on that shit, and they was like, we can't have this. You guys to go.
I mean, that it could have been that, but man, if it was that though, with the way everything is, and this is kind of how I feel about the Deshaun Watson thing. If it was about that, then that shit would have came out, bro. That shit would have came out now, and he would have got let go for being a commentator, because that's how big that shit is.
I think he learned his lesson now.
No, but it doesn't matter if he learned his lesson. They came after Bill Cosby 30 years later, bro, and he is in jail and he ain't doing shit.
That's because that nigga was drugging and raping bitches. I mean, that's a little different.
But what I'm saying
That's
is,
a little different.
Okay, they be just females.
Because
you know
some
what
hoes
I'm
in there
saying,
taking
though,
drugs
is-
and getting fucked, and now they want to say he
Oh,
raped
my
me.
God.
I mean, come on, nigga.
right.
Really?
What I'm saying is, they don't let stuff like that go. That
Them eggs
community,
got
the
frog
YouTube,
upset.
the
Frog eats a lot. He used to eat a lot of pudding pops. So I can growing up. So he's on
But
Cosby's
all of
side.
that, man, they don't let stuff like that go, bro. And if it's something like that, and they can make an example out of a black man who is known, who has
That's what they did.
They don't make that example.
He can't get another coaching job.
But he's still working for the NBA, bro. They wouldn't have stopped until that man couldn't work.
They satisfied with him not working, not coaching the team.
Bro, no, they not.
He
If
is.
that's
I'm
the
telling
case,
you,
bro,
man.
Bro,
That
they're
dude,
not, bro.
It's not.
like-
He doesn't work for the NBA. He works for a television company who hired him.
right,
Who
but
does
he's still,
NBA
he's
games?
Still tied to the,
He ain't
bro,
coaching.
What? Look.
Because
look
if
what they
he
did
wanted to coach, he'd be an assistant trying to work his way back up to a head coach. He's been blackballed from coaching.
Hey,
So
bro,
let's
come
ask
on,
this.
now,
Here,
once
let's
you've
go
been
and
a
ask
head
this.
coach,
We got
then
to
you've been
keep
on
it
that level.
moving. Sorry, Phil. We got to keep it moving because we're at 49 minutes already, and we still got a big unboxing to take forth. Take place. take forthest.
Santa Fe High School.
Take forthest. Yeah, you got to tune in because we're technically not in Zoom.
Yeah, so
Yeah. But anyways, so let's take a quick pause for Blacker Studios calls. Then we're right back and let's get some unboxing going on.
Turn on.
Hey everybody, this is Reverend Shaw.
I'm Delisa.
Hey everybody, this is Reverend Shaw.
I'm Delisa.
And I'm like father.
Like daughter.
Hey everybody, this is Reverend Shaw.
I'm Delisa.
And I'm like father.
Like daughter.
And we just gonna hang out with you. We just gonna kind of talk about father-daughter relationships, the good, the bad, the ugly, when we liked each other, when we don't like each other, and I hope Delisa don't clam up on me.
Because that could be possible.
We just want you to check us out, man. I promise you, you won't be disappointed, you won't be let down, and we'll leave you with something that you can chew on and make your life that much better.
Find Like Father, Like Daughter on Apple Podcasts, Podbeam, Spotify, or blackerstudios.com. New shows drop every Saturday.
Hello and welcome. I'm Adam.
And I'm Richard. Ever wish you could make an impact in your community, become a better leader, influence positive change?
Then check us out every Tuesday for in-depth interviews into the lives of the leaders and influencers in the great state of Oklahoma, those that are bringing the change and making the impact.
We will shine the spotlight on the things that they and their organizations are doing to make the lives of fellow Oklahomans better.
Check us out on Podbean, Spotify, and iTunes every Tuesday and subscribe, listen, rate, and share. Also follow us on Facebook at Adam and Rich in the 405 and Instagram and Twitter on AR15 in the 405.
Take a shot with AR15 in the 405.
And we are back. I had a rush to get back to he talking about Coach Junior. Over here, he got the Eagles spread.
I see it.
I had to put a box up there, Chance, because I know that was not good for the kids to see. Ain't that right, Coach? Ain't that what the principal done told you before?
You can't see
Hey,
nothing, but-
Chance, stop looking at my
Pause,
crotch.
man. Oh, there we go.
We are back here on episode 184 or 185. Let's dance, let's shout, turn the game, the podcast. Thank you all for joining us. Thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing. We have a beautiful segment that we're about to do at the end. Is an unveil. We got the magic box right there, and the magic box is not to technically hide, Coach, but because we got some goodies in there. Chris, go ahead.
In the box.
In the box,
Thank
yeah.
you.
In the
goodies
box.
in the box.
In the box.
Now this is a new oldie but goodie
He
actually.
said thanks for adding the table.
This is oldie
Chance,
but
stop
goodie.
looking at my crotch.
Oh,
It
he
just
couldn't help it.
dropped.
You got the white pants on and everything.
It just dropped this last week, and this actually turned into be one of my favorite shoes now. But these are the Jordan 1s, lows.
Ooh.
With the black and red.
Is Will, are you
and
still in
white.
chat? Because
Will hates the
Will
ones.
hates
Will
the
hates
ones.
the ones?
He
But
hates
those
the
low
This is,
ones looking good.
These are fire.
But yeah,
I
these
ain't even gonna lie.
like I said, these just dropped last week.
Will Frog, you
And,
cannot hate on these, man. These are fire. You can rock these
How much,
a couple
if you don't mind me
colorways.
asking, how much?
Them was only $90.
$90?
It was only 90. Yep.
They go now, ain't they?
Dude, come on. You got these
90.
from Wish.
No, Negro. I'll show you the Nike app where I got it.
90 bucks.
Yeah. They,
Chances, is this a giveaway?
Absolutely not this time. We'll do the giveaways another time, but not this time.
Hey,
These is,
Chris, was
this
that like a limited edition?
They only came out with a few pair. Yeah.
How you get?
Damn.
So,
I would
I
cop
was
those.
at
usually
work.
get
I was
sold
at work
out.
online. Like, had to notify me when they came out. They came out at 9:00.
Damn.
And I was on my lunch break.
You're lucky
9
as
o'clock, and I hit that button, and it went through. It took like 10 minutes. It kept saying, "We're going to see if you," and it finally came through and said, congratulations, you got you a pair." So that's how I ended up getting them.
Man.
So
you can resell these hoes for 400.
yeah, I ain't gonna resell them though. I'm gonna keep them because I'm a sneaker collector now. I got several coming. My
He
wife
said the Nike
has,
app has definitely took my money, took my stimmy.
my wife has given me a blessing to go ahead and cop as many pair of
Spending
shoes as I
spending
want.
that stimmy, boy.
So I don't even see my stimmy. So this ain't.
I
this
forgot
ain't-
you had another
So
tax
you ain't
bracket.
stimulated?
This
You
ain't
had
this
another
ain't this
tax
ain't this
bracket.
ain't this ain't a stimulus for me, ladies and gentlemen. So please,
Another tax bracket.
This is hard work and hard earned money.
That is
But,
nice.
Yeah, so I got a couple more pair. We're gonna do an unboxing next week. I got a pair of Air Force Ones. We're gonna unbox next week. I got a couple pair of Adidas coming. Another pair of Air Force Ones.
Phil, what you think about those? You able to see them?
We're gonna keep doing these unboxings probably every week.
Oh yeah, I saw.
Yeah, them
I
is
like
nice.
I like the ones, man.
Yeah, me
I like
too.
the ones.
I
Those
like the
clean.
ones. This is probably the best Jordan I like. I got another pair of
Hey,
ones.
put it back on the screen. I can't see the chat.
They black and green. Yeah, I'm not a fan
there you
of not too many pair of J's. But
I like the 11s. 11's my favorite.
Which
Yeah.
one's
Not
the
no,
11s?
the low ones go cheaper. Those is fresh. The 11s is the patent leather.
I like
patent
my
leather.
ankles
Yeah,
show.
patent leathers is cool.
I like my ankles to show.
Oh, okay.
I like lows.
This cat said he like his ankles to show.
Yeah, let my ankles get some air.
That ankle bracelet.
Yes.
You rocking that ankle bracelet?
Rocking two of them.
With that dolphin on it?
no dolphin, no dolphin. No dolphin.
No, but yeah, man. So stay tuned. If you want to see some unboxing, we're gonna definitely keep doing it every week. We're gonna try to do one every week with just different pairs of kicks. Nike, Adidas, Stan Smiths, Chucks, yeah.
Reeboks.
Another pair of Chucks is my favorite. The Jack Purcell.
Yeah, they sold out.
Catch a
I'm
hold
on the site right now.
Couple pair of Jack Purcells.
I just sent you a picture of the 11s in the chat.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So, but if y'all want to see some like LeBrons get unboxed or something like that, y'all gonna have to get somebody else to do it because I ain't gonna buy no LeBrons. I just don't like the way they look. I know Frog's a LeBron fan. He has several pair. But
Frog is a LeBron fan
for sure.
I'm a LeBron shoe fan.
Hey, same thing.
Get
dude.
it right.
Thing, same thing. It's okay.
he makes a nice shoe.
Yeah.
Or Nike makes a nice LeBron shoe.
You like his work. You like his work.
Nike makes a nice LeBron shoe.
So Frog, from the 90s, your top 5 Nike shoes.
Top 5 from
hey,
the 90s?
they all coming back now. I mean, from the Maxes.
Yeah.
I mean, they all back now.
Air Max 95s, 97s.
Yeah, 97s is hot.
Hey, the 97s, they got some 97s now with the bubble across the whole bottom.
I'm about to put y'all back in the table. That got me dying. Chad said those are nice. I don't know if they seem way nicer after the nightmare crotch in my face.
Oh man.
Oh shoot. That was funny.
Trying to think.
What about hoop shoes?
Okay, so as far as Nike hoop shoes in the 90s, of course, Jordans.
You can't go. You gotta show Air Raid. Them Air Raids with the X.
The with the bubbles. The
up tempos.
Not the Vince Carter joints. Not the Vince
shocks,
Carters, but the shocks. Yeah.
Them didn't have the bubble though. Them was just the had the.
I didn't like those.
Shocks was cool. I like the up tempos though. With the ones that had the air on the side to say air on the side.
No, we'll go back to the 90s. Nah,
the flights.
The C Webs and the Charles Barkleys.
Pennies.
The Barkley.
The first pennies.
C Webs, the Barkleys.
No, not the first penny. Not the first pennies, Chris. It's like the second pennies.
The white.
Second
the white.
pennies.
Yeah.
Second pennies.
Yeah, those the white, blue, and black ones, wasn't they?
Any Jordan.
I thought those were the first joints. Okay.
No, those were the second ones.
And the Pippins.
They was cool. It was cool.
The Pippins had the air on the side. Those are the Pippins.
With the bubble.
The up tempos with the air. Yeah, it was the Pippins. That's
Pippins,
right.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Man, y'all
and I like the gloves.
Y'all sleeping on the gloves.
No, I like the gloves. I just when I played them, the fucking thing kept zipping down.
Kept
unzipping. So I was.
They was uncomfortable too. They didn't say
no, they was cool.
No,
they was cool. It just kept unzipping,
gloves.
man. I had to zip them up every damn time.
Yeah, I wasn't a fan of the gloves.
So I can't have them on my list.
Hey, so nobody put the Shaqs in their list?
They're not Nikes. He said
not
Nikes.
Oh, okay, Nikes, yeah.
He said Nike. Now the Reeboks.
I wouldn't.
If we do Reeboks, Shaqs is up there.
I wouldn't have one there.
You can't go wrong with the pumps.
Black tops.
Black tops was cool
all
too.
All Iverson.
And I tried to find
all Iverson.
Yeah, all Iverson was cool.
Mm-hmm.
I tried to find some black tops, but I can't find them nowhere. Them Reebok black tops, them was fresh with the peanut butter sole.
Yep.
Yeah, you can't find them nowhere. If anybody know where to find it, where I can find those, let me know in the chat.
Hey,
I'm looking for those.
What about the was Stackhouse Jordans? I mean Nikes.
Wait, did Stackhouse have a shoe?
Yeah, Jerry Stackhouse had a shoe.
You talk about the Starberries.
No.
Talking about the Starberries, $10. But hey, don't front on them. I had a pair myself.
Nigga, we had all kind of.
I had all kind of Starberries.
See, there goes Jerry Stackhouse shoes.
I was gonna put a whole AAU team.
1996.
I was gonna put a whole AAU team in Starberries.
Feelers? Them is Grant Hills.
Yeah, Grant Hill had the feelers.
Them is G Hills, but they might have been Stackhouses too, though.
No, Jerry Stackhouse did wear Fila. Yeah, he wore Fila. Stackhouse, yeah.
Okay. I rocked the G Hills. I ain't no Stackhouse. I mean, Stackhouse is short-lived anyway, man, in the league.
Yeah.
Man, shout out to Rasheed Wallace, though, man. Bringing back the Air Force Ones. He hooped in the Air Force Ones, ladies and gentlemen. High tops with the strap.
Yeah, and he had a cold bath for his feet after every game, too.
No, he had them insoles. He had to have them insoles in them.
Ain't nobody hooping.
Man, it was a basketball shoe.
Air Force Ones. Huh?
It was a basketball shoe. Air Force One was a basketball shoe. You don't agree?
No. I don't.
Nike.com seems to think that.
Yeah,
Well, they think the Jordan 1s is too.
But they not.
Wait, what?
They think the
It's a
Jordan 1s
basketball shoe. What you talking about?
Man, the soles is made is not made to play in. Not all Jordans were basketball shoes.
Nowadays,
back in the day,
they may not be
right
designed for basketball in mind because everybody wearing for fashion. But when Jordan was playing in them shoes, they was made for basketball. He played in them shoes.
No, I know he played in them.
And
but
anybody that bought those shoes played basketball in them.
Played the whole game, and his foot was something happened to his foot in one of his.
That's in the originals.
Yeah, they was too tight. He said it tore his feet, and he played the whole game in them. He took off his sock and full of blood, and so yeah. But I mean, they basketball shoes.
No, that was he had found an old pair
that he won.
He rocked the old pair,
okay,
and they was too small.
Yeah,
he wore them anyway.
Yeah. True story.
Hey man, before we get out of here,
I was just about to say thank you guys. Cue the music up.
What do y'all want? I mean, what do y'all think about Deshaun Watson, man?
Fila was done after that for sure. After the first G Hills, Fila was done.
Deshaun Watson situation, is this a hoax?
I believe it is.
They're looking into it now. They're investigating them now.
It's up to 21 cases. Dude says he has at least 22 coming.
What happened?
So Deshaun Watson,
just for the audience,
has been accused of sexually assaulting more than 21 or 22 female massage therapists.
How does that happen though? How do
you
22
have 22 different massage therapists for one?
Yeah.
You usually have your one
or
two
right,
that you go to on a regular basis. You bring to the crib or whatever.
This guy got a new one every week.
Just to have 22?
Every day.
That sounds a little absurd.
Yeah.
And then, hold on. The 22 that's against him, his lawyer has 18 that says he is the utmost professional when it comes to massage. That's 22 plus 18, dog. I mean,
that's 40.
I wonder if you get hard, would that be considered an assault?
Right. But it's 40 different that he's.
What they're saying is, what they're accusing him of is making him touch his private, making him give them head,
making him.
Yes, making them.
Chance does have a good point. I mean, that's over 50 massage therapists. There is something wrong.
He has a massage problem. Yeah, I mean, it just don't make no sense, man. This dude got millions upon millions of dollars, and I don't. Is he
married?
You know,
I don't know.
No,
I don't think so. I don't think so.
He has a long time girl.
Hey, but I'm gonna say this. This is just like
Bill Cosby.
Bill Cosby.
No, this is just like you getting a girl. You go and do whatever you want to do to the girl, and then you get caught, and then he was raping me. He was making me do it, but you was doing it willingly until you got caught.
They're not saying that they were willing to suck his dick. they're saying he made them do it. I mean, that's a little different.
But I mean, come on now. But that's 20 different women. So 20 different times. Was this 21 days in a row?
Let me see. He
had 21.
I don't know, man.
I mean, because if they don't come forward, I guess one came forward and then the rest.
You got to think about it. He's been in the league how long, Phil? How long he's been in the league? Phil gone? Phil not with us?
Phil is not with us.
Phil left? He's been in the league.
Once you hire a woman to do work, you can ask her for extra favors. At that point, you're empowered over them. That's where it gets dangerous. Hired a woman to do work, then you can ask them for favors.
You hire a woman.
I see what he's saying.
It says you can't ask for extra favors.
Yeah, it's like, so if you hire her to just massage your back and your thigh, you can't ask her to get through
I
the
don't
booty
think
crack.
Deshaun Watson is saying, "Hey, you know what?
Can you get my lower grown? Can you
No,
get the booty crack?"
he's trying to slide it in there. From what I get,
he's trying to slide it in.
He's trying to, they turn him over. He's like, hey. He's like pushing,
Really?
He's doing all that. Like, hey, you want.
Man, but who says that? That's his word against hers.
That's what they're saying.
That's his word against
but
theirs.
My thing is,
but that's the case. He has
over 20 women.
He has a problem.
He put himself in a weird predicament.
He did. He did.
So because of that, because of that, his word is becoming less valuable because of that.
Let me ask y'all
Let
me ask y'all something though. Do y'all think this is why he tried to fishtail out of Houston? Like he heard one was about to come to service. Like, oh shit.
Yeah, he
I've been
out
doing.
there.
So he's like, hey, I'm demanding a trade. I want to get the hell up out of here.
But
Y'all
you
think
can say the same thing. Is they finding all of this because he wanted to leave?
I think this is coming out because he's trying to force his way out of Houston. I think he wants to get out of Houston because they suck. They ain't gonna never win shit. And the organization. No.
Hey, but listen to this. Just like in Oklahoma, it's everywhere. You know, Maylene and all them, they doing them raids on these massage parlors.
Who's that?
Huh?
Mayling and all them.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Not sure I follow.
No.
Mayling is a massage parlor?
No.
You're not naming no names. We're not doing that.
But if you go to a massage parlor and you have someone say, for $50 more, I give you the whole thing.
That's a difference. That's different from. First of all, he ain't in no. He ain't in no
massage parlor.
He ain't in. Thank you. He ain't in no.
No, I understand that.
Hole in the wall massage parlor where an extra 50 will get you happy ending. This nigga is hiring high dollar massage therapists from my understanding.
And he's asking.
But the point that I'm making is the same thing I said just a minute ago. You do it, and then it start coming to the light. Oh yeah, he done me too. That's the same Me Too movement.
Well, nigga, that's the society we live in now.
Yeah.
I mean,
you can't be
if
trying
you
to...
don't want this shit to come back on you at once.
So does he need to lower his
massage?
Drug him. So don't get massages.
Well,
no,
he
like needs to lower his massage therapist
clientele.
Yeah, he needs to lower his.
Find him one that likes to do what he likes. And then have that motherfucker give him a massage and then whatever else he needs after the massage is over. Don't try to force 20-something different massage therapists.
Who's to say that he's forcing them?
The females are. Wait, hold on, coach. Wait. No, we're past time, bro. I'm sorry to interrupt you, but we can say this conversation for next week. We had an hour and 8 minutes. Thank you, everybody, for turning in to Turn On the Game podcast. And I am saving this show right now. So, Frog, go and take us out.
That was this kid the whole time.
It's been him the whole time.
No.
Yeah, nigga, it's been you. My head hurt.
This cat's stomach just did the loudest damn.
He just hit you with another one?
Yeah, he's been dropping silent bombs all day.
You gotta own up to him, coach.
This has been another episode of the Turn On the Game podcast. Download this episode, any that you missed.
I hope those white pants aren't
Log
brown.
on to
I forgot we still going, my bad.
Spotify, Podbean app, iHeartRadio, Google Play, or Apple Podcasts. You can also catch us at blackstudios.com/turnonthe-game. Thank you for listening, downloading, liking, and following the show. Don't forget to get us on your favorite platforms. Our official Twitter is at @turnonthe_game. Follow us on Instagram at @turnonthe_game, and you can also email us at turnonthe_game4@gmail.com. If you want to donate, you can cash app us $turn on the game.
$turn on the game.
$turn on the game.
Turn on.